was dull until you came. I was breathless when we first met. Couldn't keep my hands away. I was speechless when we first met. Yeah, you took the pain away. Didn't mind my scars, mend my broken heart. Life was dull until you.
Bienvenidos a mi canal otra vez. Welcome back to my channel again. Today we're going to be attempting this halo eye, which I think I did a decent job. Again, I'm not a professional makeup artist, but I tried my best. I don't think I did that bad. I feel like it's pretty. Hopefully you guys think it's pretty and continue to watch. But make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe before you leave. I would love to hear from you guys. Make sure you follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Twitter, I just got on there. I feel like a whole grandma, abuela, because I don't know what to do on there. But I would love to hear from you guys. And I don't think I have anything else. Do I have anything else? No? Maybe? No? Let's get into it. Yes, my nails look a little different. I actually filed them down. This one's still broken. I know. She's looking a little busted, but I'm trying. I'm gonna be pretty much trying out the Morphe eyelid primer. This is in the color Translucent. I got this a few days ago. She's super cute. I don't know if you guys have seen my other videos, but I do use concealer to prime my eyes usually, but we're gonna see what this does for me today. By the way, I did do my brows off camera. I'm trying, guys. We also have lighting. My lighting came in. I'm still messing around with it, but I hope it does look a little better to you guys, and I hope the quality is good. We are also going to be playing with the Dose of Colors palette. This is the Desi and Katy collab, which I love. This palette is so pretty. I usually like the concealer because it does cover up my veins. I am fair, so you can't see absolutely everything that's going on my skin, but we'll see how this primer plays out. I'm not gonna set it because I want to see exactly how it works on its own. Just the shadows. My Morphe M504 brush, as always. And I'm gonna be dipping into this color right here. This is in the color Necessary, which it is. It's the absolute best transition color. And I'm gonna be putting her in my crease. So the actual primer has like a satiny finish. It feels nice on the lid. Coming a little closer for you guys and get started on the other eye. See, I like the concealer because it covers up my veins, but it's okay. I'm gonna try this out, see how it works. I feel like I always start out with the same transition color. I am a creature of habit. So I love like my neutral tones. Throughout my channel, there will be moments where music just comes on automatically. So I'm just taking that color a little higher than my normal crease. Now we're gonna darken her up a little bit. So I'm gonna go into this color right here. This is Churro. I'm gonna put that right literally where I just put that color because I really want something dark, because when I apply the concealer in the middle for that halo effect, I want it to be noticeable. Going in with my handy dandy Wet n Wild, who's a little dirty. Coming a little closer, and I'm gonna put that right there. So I am bringing that color towards the inner portion of my eye, because since we are doing that halo look, I do want like that gradient effect from it being dark to here being that shimmer that we're gonna use, and then back to that dark color. This is my first attempt on camera, so might not be perfect. Now to make sure that's really blended, I'm gonna go back into the M504 brush, and I'm gonna go right in and just blend it all out. All right guys, so I'm a little closer. You guys can see this is what she's supposed to look like. But we're gonna darken her up a little more. We're gonna go into this burgundy color right here. This is in the color. Girl, bye. That's the name of it. I love it. So I'm gonna take this on an E17 brush by Morphe. This one's a little bit more dense, and I'm gonna apply her to the inner and outer part of my eye, leaving the middle with no color. So I'm gonna connect this side to this side. So it's very easy to look like you just got socked in the eye, but hopefully we don't look like that today. Now, go in with that Wet n Wild brush, which had that color churro on it, and I'm going to just simply blend that burgundy color with two colors in the crease. Now comes the hard part. I'm gonna take the Morphe M421, pray for me y'all, and some concealer. This is my e.l.f. Camo Concealer. Put some on the back of my hand and pray. I'm gonna take the flat end of my brush, put it into the concealer. I'm going to look forward and place where I want the top of my halo to be. So I want it a little bit over my crease, which is this line right here, my eyelid, and I'm going to mark it. So as you can see, that's the top of it. So I'm gonna use the brush, that curve of the brush, to mark that right there. Now I'm going to bring this down, and I'm gonna use my brush to just flick the concealer outwards so that the end doesn't look as straight. I'm just gonna like use the tip of the brush to flick out the corners of the concealer. Now I'm gonna do what I did to this eye on this eye. Now comes the fun part. We're gonna be applying the glitter, well, that shimmery color, to the lid. And I'm gonna pack her on the lid. All right, so I put that color all down the middle, and I know it looks rough. That was the color Try Me. Now we're gonna blend her out. E17 brush by Morphe, and I'm gonna dip back into that darker color, the Girl Bye, and I'm gonna blend her in. So now I'm gonna take this glitter liner. It's from Urban Decay, Midnight Cowboy. I just want to give like some definition to her. Now we gotta clean this up. So the middle color isn't giving me like the brightness that I wanted, so I'm just adding some specks right on top, just some dots to see if it gives me like that glimmer that I wanted in the middle. So now we're gonna get started on the skin. I'm gonna prime my face with my e.l.f. Putty primer, as per usual. Always using this primer. I love it. I'm gonna be using my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in 122. I really wish this one had a pump because I don't like that it's like open like this, but it is pretty good foundation. Gonna dab her everywhere. Morphe foundation brush. This is my M439 brush. Blend all of this out everywhere. Now right after applying it with my brush, I take my damp beauty blender and I just go over everything. The sponge does so much better when it comes to working it into your skin and just getting rid of any type of brush strokes. We're gonna take my e.l.f. Camo Concealer. You know, what a surprise. Put that right underneath the eyes. Then I go in with my finger. Now I'm gonna take my sponge and push her into the skin. Remember to use the sponge to your advantage. You can squeeze it to get into those places that your finger can't really reach. We pretty much concealed the skin. We applied the foundation. I'm gonna go ahead and warm up my skin. I always go in with a lighter color and then I go in with a darker color. Since I'm very fair, I usually use the lighter color as like a transition color, and I would take that on like a thin brush. This is a Morphe one. It came in like a pack. I do not know the name of it, but I got this like years ago and it's still in like the best shape ever. To my cheeks. Ooh. Taking my thick Real Techniques brush, my powder brush, I'm gonna dip into the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. This is in the color, I guess it's just bronzer. Apply her. I never wear my hair back. I feel like my forehead's so big. And the cheeks is there. They snatched. So now I'm gonna go in with my highlight. I'm gonna take the Colourpop Flexitarian highlight. Kathleen Lights recommended it, and whatever she recommends, I gotta go get. This highlight is like everything. And I'm just going to pop her onto the highest points of my cheeks. Sure you guys can see her. Then we're not done yet. I'm gonna take her on my e.l.f. blush brush and I'm going to add her. Hopefully you guys can see the glow from there. Because anywhere you can glow, do it. Going into my Colourpop I Need Space blush. One of my favorite. I'm gonna take my Real Techniques blush brush and I'm gonna smile and just pack her on. I love blush, oh my gosh. And then I always add just a tiny bit to the nose. Ooh, looking real cute. I'm gonna dip into my matte Rimmel London setting powder. Love a cut cheek. Got a nice little goatee happening. We're gonna continue with the eyes. You thought we were done? No. I'm pretty much gonna do what I did to the top. I'm gonna do it to the bottom. So the color that I'm blending underneath is the color Necessary that we used as the first transition color when we first started. And I'm bringing her fairly low. Then I'm gonna flip it to this side with that blending brush and I'm gonna blend her out. So bringing her really low, as you can see she's low. Then I'm gonna dip into that dark color that we used. Girl, bye. I got it right. And I'm going just to apply her where I applied her on top. So on the outer corner and the inner corner of the lower lash line. Leaving the middle open. So the middle has no color as of yet. Now, I'm gonna take that same glitter liner and put her just in the middle part of my lower lash line. So hopefully you guys can see her, I hope so. We're gonna apply some mascara, some Mascara, Maybelline one. I love this one. I'm gonna go ahead and apply the lip. This one is by Laura Mercier. Mercier? And this is the color Natural Lips. I didn't pay the full price for this. My mom got a hookup. So yeah. This is the color Boho by Morphe. I'm going in with the gloss. All right, I'm gonna apply my lashes. I'm gonna be using the Morphe lashes. They're my favorite right now. I freaking love them. Wait for her to dry. So she's on, she's not lifting, I promise. She's there. She's there. So I'm gonna go ahead and dust off this bakage. Ooh, y'all. I think I did a good job. To be my first time doing a halo eye, I don't think it was bad. I really wish the color in the middle was much lighter. I felt like it would have been so much more noticeable. But I think she's pretty. Do you guys think she's pretty? Hopefully, yeah. Crossing my fingers, yeah. But I want to thank you guys so much for being with me today. Again, if you guys are coming back, thank you so much for doing so. If you're new here, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe before you leave. I'll be back in a bit with another video, I promise. But besides that, thank you so much, guys. See you later.